Salut my babe, welcome back to the channel. This is Nayely. How you guys doing today? Welcome for my OGs and welcome for my newbies. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also subscribe. I appreciate you guys for being here. So today we are working with Rosalind gel polishes. I was going for a little freestyle nails because I wasn't in the known of what the set was going to be about, so you guys bear with me. We're about to swatch it, and I really love this, these colors. And while I was swatching and while I was going through, because I said like last week I was going to do gingerbread men gels, like I don't know where I was going with it, but the more I was going and swatching it, and the more I was like, okay, I will use this color for this and for that. But these colors are absolutely in the theme of Christmas. They are very festive. They are very popping and creamy, and also they are pigmented, but some of them are jelly colors, so you'll be seeing it while I was swatching them. They were like see-through, very much see-through. I couldn't include that in this set because I wanted something a little bit more wintry, if I can say like that. But yeah, I really loved how it came out, you guys. I was absolutely mesmerized by this color, but I can absolutely use the jelly colors for, a little later in the hair, like, I don't know, maybe Valentine's Day nail, or I don't know, something. But yeah, I really love the colors, and the colors are absolutely amazing. So thank you, Rosalind, for these colors. I appreciate you. They are absolutely beautiful. But yeah, I was swatching it and show you guys how they look, and I absolutely love it. Then once we finish the swatching, I'll be coming and starting the set, starting with the acrylic first. So once we were done with the swatching, and the color was absolutely beautiful, you guys. Thank you, Rosalind, again for these colors. I appreciate it. We are starting to glue on the nail tips. You have to make sure when you select your size of tip, it has to fit from sidewall to sidewall. If it's too small, it will pop off. If it's too big, it will pop off. But yeah, I know we don't have all the same nail size in the nail bed. Some are wide, some are a little smaller, but you have to make sure it fits normal. And if it's too big and that's the only tips you have, make sure you file a little bit on the edges so it can fit your nail perfectly, or cut it with a little scissors and then adjust it. But yeah, that's all I did. Once I glue it with the regular gel glue, I'll go ahead and cover it up to fill up the space and the gap, then buff it up a little bit on off camera. Then once I was done, just clear it, dehydrate, and prime it. The dehydrator is to get rid of any oil that's left behind, or impurity you have, so your nail don't lift once you're done with them. And then the primer is to secure, to adhere the product here, acrylic, and then you make your nail last longer. I rather, if you have a better primer, it's better, like Kiara Sky or Young Nails. Yeah, this big brand got very good primer. There's one, but they say it's not safe, so I won't give the name so I don't get blamed. So anyways, let's get it started. All I did was to put a little bit of gel polish because I wanted a little nude color, and I couldn't find one of my nude colors, so I went ahead and dropped 2 drops inside and make sure it was kind of like beige or brownish, if I can say like that, like the cookie of the gingerbread color. And then yeah, for the color to be a little bit more popping, and then I mix it up. The product is actually EMA and not MMA monomer. I don't like using MMA because what I used to glue on the snowflakes on the nail, like you can see, the in the small dapping dish, was MMA, and it's not good. Once I was done with the application, it was still gummy. It was cold that day, but the product was gummy and I was very mad about it. So I don't recommend using MMA monomer. If that's all you have, please be careful when you use it. Please be careful, but I prefer you using EMA monomer. You can find it on Amazon for very cheap. It starts at sometimes $8, $9. You have for all prices, but MMA is not good, only EMA. Anyway, so that's all I did. Then I start to apply on the acrylic. This acrylic is actually dipping acrylic, it's not the regular one. It's still acrylic. You can use it with monomer. I know they say yeah, but it's still acrylic. The powder is just a thin powder, a fine powder. The powder is just finer, and yeah, you still can use it with monomer if you want to use it. I'm just throw it out there. Everybody knows, but if you don't, now you know. So yeah, that's all I did, and I was going for a little peekaboo effect. That's, I won't say it's a new trend, but everybody been doing it and I've been seeing it a little while. I wanted to do like a sugar cane, candy cane underneath, but I didn't have enough time and patience that day, so I went ahead and just glitter it down so I can, you know, apply the rest on top of it. So when I flip my nails over, you can see the glitter effect and etc. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so that's all I did. Make sure I apply it good, and as you can see, I don't go near my cuticle area because I will be blending it with the acrylic once I was done the clear acrylic mixed with the gel the gel polish inside of the monomer. So that's all I'm doing right now. I'm gonna just let you watch the application, but make sure when you apply your acrylic, you don't push too close to your cuticle area, or it will be causing lifting, and we don't want that. Or when you will be filing the nails, it will be hurting if you get too close to your cuticle. I've learned it the hardest way ever every time, but yeah, that's all I did. Make sure you don't put it too close, and make sure you make it flush so it can look natural. But yeah, once we were done, and then voila. I still apply a little bit more primer because I kept cleaning around. I'm a little OCD. I kept cleaning, and yeah, that's why. But I am using a brush size 14 for the other application, and the previous one was a brush size 12. Whichever you feel comfortable using, you have to use it. If it's a 8 you're starting, you have to use it. I feel comfortable with the 14 because it make me take more bigger beads to apply, but a 12 is also good when I go for more details. But yeah, that's all I did, and I'm gonna just let you watch that part, and then I'll jump right back in once we are done with the acrylic application and we're ready for the gingerbread man nail heart. So I'll be right back. So once we are done with the application, I will just show you a little bit of how I drew my nails, like I was showing you. And I said before, the MMA monomer that I used to apply the underneath cover was still gummy, and you see my nail wasn't too dry. It was hot. It wasn't hot that day. It was very cold, but still it wasn't a reason for it not to be too dry. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was a little pissed off. Yeah, I went for the shape I like. You can do whatever you want with the shaping, and then make sure you buff it so the surface can be flawless when you apply your gel polish. And once I was done with that part, make sure I wash my hand very good, sanitize it, then come back to start application. You first need to apply a little slight coat of base coat on top of it. You don't need it. I do it so it could it could be a little bit more, not perfect, but floss a little, yeah, I would say perfect. So when I apply the gel polish on top of it, it can be nice and smooth. So that's all I did. Then I cured it in the big lamp for like 60 seconds, and then once we were done, we start with the gel polish. What I did was I applied one first coat of the darkest shade of gel polish. I wanted to cover up the like a total cover up of the glitter, so you don't see through when I do the design of the nails. I didn't want it to be peekable from on top but underneath. So I applied, I think, 2 coats of this color, and I cured it in the big length for like 60 to 90 seconds. Make sure it was cured nicely. Then went ahead with the clear color of brown, like caramel kind of color for the gingerbread. It's a little bit more beige, but yeah, we have to just blend it in like that. So that's all I did. Then once I was done, we will be ready to start application. Don't forget to matte coat it if you go for a matte coat, or whichever coat, but I prefer matte coat in this case. So that's all I did, cured it, and be right back for the nail heart. And like I said before, I was going for the peekaboo effect, so I need the top on the nails, not the top, underneath the nail to be glossy. So I went ahead with the top coat from Rosalind, very shiny top coat. I went ahead and top coat it and cured it so it can be secured. Then apply the matte top coat on top so it can be smooth for my nail heart application. That's all I did, you guys. Make sure, once again, you don't apply too close for your cuticle, or if you did, make sure you clean it up very nicely so when it dries, it's not messy. And sometimes applying messy can cause lifting. So yeah, we're saying that because we don't want your nails to be lifting. But anyways, time for the nail heart, you guys. And I was so excited. On the beginning, I didn't know where I was going, so I was using my gel liners from Matter Ones. This, I think I showed it in the previous nail haul I did from Amazon, but if you need the link, I'll be putting it in the description if you want to. But yeah, that's all I did. I used as you can see, the color are very close, but it's a little bit more caramel. Like I was looking for the name of the color. Hazelnut, I think that's how you say it. But yeah, hazelnut or hazelnut, whichever pronunciation you take, you guys. I'm I'm a French speaker, but bear with me with that English, okay? Anyways, so that's all I did. I make sure I create some dots and connect the dots. I didn't know how to draw the gingerbread man, so I freestyled it, you guys. So be indulgent, okay? I appreciate you. But yeah, that's all I did. Make sure I drew it nicely, and then once I was done, I cured it before start the little heart, and I used 3 different gel liner: the black one, the white one, and the browns. Then for the other details, I used the gel polish, the glittery gel polish from Rosalind. So I'm gonna just let you watch it because I don't need to explain too much of what I'm doing. I'm zooming close enough so you can see. And yeah, I hope it's not too difficult, and if you have any question, you can ask me below in the comment, and I'll be more than happy to answer it. And I appreciate you guys so much for still watching, and I'll be jumping in and out if you don't understand something. But make sure you cure in between every step you do, or it will mess up your design. Just a little, you know, point of view out there. But yeah, I'm gonna just let you watch it, and I'll be right back. So once we were done with the gingerbread, and we go ahead and create the gingerbread man house, you know, like the front door. And yeah, that one too wasn't too hard. All I did was just create like an arch in front, and yeah, a big white arch, and then you'll be, you know, kind of sugarcane or design inside with a red gel liner. If you don't, you have a little brush or even a dotting pen would do. You can do that. But that's all I did. Create a little triangle with a little cross inside that represent the window, and I'll be adding the blinks at the end, but you'll be seeing it. I won't get into too much detail right now. So that's all I did. It wasn't complicated. Then I acted a little, you know, frosting snow on top or on the cuticle area. So I'm gonna just let you watch it. Like I say, it's not very complicated. When you have it in your mind, you're like, I don't know how to do it, but once you start, it just flows and you go with the vibe. Don't stress yourself enough. I have tremors, so if you see my hand shaking every time, I have tremors, and I still can do it even though it's not perfect. So you can do it. Believe in yourself every time. But yeah, that's all I did, and I'm gonna just let you watch it, and if you need me, I'll just jump in. But I don't think I need to explain too much, or you'll be bored of my voice. But yeah, that's all I did, and voila. For this nail, it was very simple. All I did was just to use the glittery gel polish from Rosalind and use my painting brush, the liner, and create like a sugarcane effect, but glittery. Nothing complicated. I just wanted to throw something in the mix because everything was kind of nail hard, so I just wanted to be extra and a little blingy on the on the side. So that's all I did. Then I'll be going ahead and create another design like the sweater nail and a snowflake with the same glitter gel polish. I'm gonna just let you watch it, and it's nothing complicated. It's very, when I do nails, I vibe, you guys. So I don't go in and be like, okay, I'm a slave. No, I just vibe. So sometimes I don't want to post it when it's not perfect, but I'm like, you make mistakes, so just go ahead and post it, and then you'll be learning for whatever you did this time, and correct it. And practice makes perfect. I stopped doing nail for a little while, and then coming back right now with all my problems. So be indulgent with yourself, because I'm very hard on myself, very, very hard. So every time you do nail, just vibe, play some music. Like I play my ASMR, because I have an ASMR channel, and I play the people that I subscribe to. I play the channel. I don't listen to my ASMR because that's a little bit too, anyways, I don't that's weird. But yeah, that's all I did. And like I said, sweater nail now, and then I'll be doing the snowflake. So I'm gonna stop talking, and I'm gonna just let you watch it and vibe. So once we are done with everything, I go ahead and start to apply a little rhinestones here and there, just to accentuate the nails, because it was a little too bland for me, and I am extra. I'll keep saying I'm always extra. So anyways, I went ahead and put a little bling here and there, but not to do too much and overpower the nails. So that's all I did. And then I'm sorry for the background, you guys. My kids are acting up with the Christmas tree. So anyways, so yeah, that's all I did. And then we were ready to go, you guys. Don't forget, you always have to nourish your nails, cuticle area, all the time. Otherwise your nails, you can see my hands are a mess because I bite my nails, you guys. When I'm stressed, I have anxiety, so when I do so, I bite my nails. But anyways, this is the end result, and I hope you like it. My hand look a little dry, like I told you, but after a little coat of cuticle oil and a little lotion here and there, bye bye. Anyways, voila, the result. And the peekaboo effect is very, I really love this glitter, you guys. I really, really, really love it. But I hope you like it, and tell me in the comment how you like it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, you guys. Follow me on TikTok, Nayelynailedit, on Instagram, Nayelynailedit, and also I have Facebook, so if you're interested. I love you guys, and I'm appreciative of you being here all the time, every time. I love you so much, and I will be seeing you in the next video. We don't know what we're doing next week, but we'll be doing something. I'll see you in the next video, you guys, and I appreciate you for being here. Bye for now. Love you guys. Happy holidays.